Hello, hello, hello. I am here for your weekly read. This is the first one. So basically, before the week starts or at the start of the week, I'll be doing a reading and then I'll do a check-in to see where everything is and how y'all doing. And then I'll do, a mini one at the end of the week to see where you guys are going to be going into at the end of the week. And this is all on top of the daily reads that I actually do too. Okay? So, I've already pulled an advice card from an Archangel deck that I have. And then I've also pulled 3 cards that I'm going to be using for advice as well. So I have this card right here that's from Archangels. And I have 3 cards here that is for advice as well. Okay, so I'll read those after I do this energy read. All right. Let me shuffle this one more time before we get started. I also have these cards over here where I'm going to be doing, detail. We need to get more information, tap in a little deeper, then we can do so. All right. So let's see. All right, team, what is it that you want the collective to know about this upcoming week or going into the week? What is it that they need to be aware of, informed of, or worries set aside, worries set assured? What is it that they need to know for the collective? Ooh, this one is urgent. This one is urgent. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. Ooh, okay. So we got caring connections. What else? So already this is leading into, if not relationship, is leading into some type of networking, meeting people in general. We're going to see what else it gives us. Come on. Okay, what else, team? I'm going to give you ask you guys one more time. What is up? Collective. Ooh. Someone is healing. What else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know? What else should they be aware of? Alerted to? Okay. Ooh, okay. Talk to me, baby. Can you talk to me? Hey, I really wanna listen. Okay. So this is about connections and romance. Because door to romance. So no wonder that song came. I wanna know. Can you tell me your name? All right. Oh man. Okay. So understand. Music is very big with me, and so songs pop in my head and I'm gonna just be singing it because they say something. It's a message. I get talked to through music from all sorts of, my spiritual team or people that I'm connected with in the 5D and whatnot. So understand, music is something big. If it's resonated with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it and call it a day. You feel? Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have caring connections, broken heart in reverse. We have magician and the mirror, and then we also have daughter romance. Okay, 5, 9, 8, 33, which is also 6. Okay, so with these current what I'm feeling is that there is somebody that has been manifested. Okay, right now I am feeling for if it is the collective or if it's a person. Okay, if it's a person, and I'm gonna get these cards to go into more detail. But I'm feeling that someone, whether it's the collective or it's a person in the collective's energy, that has been manifesting. Okay, they want a caring connection. They want something with 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 a person. They want to really be in a union with a person, and they have been healing. They have been healing with the broken heart reverse. This means that they've been healing. Their energy shows that they've been working on what they had in the, what they were going through in the past that may have made them feel some type of way about relationships, about intimacy and romance, and they have overcame that, and now they have been manifesting with the Magician in the Mirror. With how I see Magician in the Mirror, what I'm getting right now is this is more of the collective. And so that's how I feel. Okay, so basically what I'm getting right now is that the collective is in a place where they are manifesting what they want. And right now what they want is with somebody special. They're ready for a union with somebody. They're ready for a relationship. They're ready for happiness. They're ready to share their life with somebody, okay? And that's how I'm getting this because of the Magician in the Mirror. Magician stands for you manifesting, you creating your reality, you creating the things that you want, you bringing forth what you've manifested, what you've been asking for, what you've been wishing for. This is what this gives to me, okay? And it's confirming that there is romance coming. You've manifested romance. Romance is on its way. Somebody special is on its way. You have 33, which is support, and then an abundance, and 6 means that it's a possibility that it could be somebody that you've known already. It doesn't have to necessarily be an ex that you don't want to be with. It could very well be somebody that you know, an old friend, an old acquaintance that you've ran into, and now you are able to, now you're open to receive them. Now you're open to see what it's about, and not only you're open, but they're also open, they're also open emotionally. They're also open to opportunities and new ventures with somebody else, okay? So that is something to think about. They also could have been healing just as much as you were healing, and now you're both ready for this caring connection that you have, okay? Let's go ahead and get a little bit on here to see where is this going to. We can get a little bit more on who's involved and what does it consist of, all right? Oh, it's a crazy energy right now. Look, holy moly. Oh, snap. All right, for whatever reason, I'm gonna pull this one out. Oh, so somebody, these are the two that I'm gonna pull out because this was wild. I'm gonna have to fix this, but on me. Okay, so right off the bat, somebody sees you as a star, okay? Not only that somebody sees you as a star, but this is your time to shine. This is your time to fully step into what it is that you want and manifest, okay? It's almost as like the odds are ever in your favor. So you go for it. You know what I'm saying? You accept, and not necessarily go for it. You don't have to chase. You don't want to chase, okay? Though you do want to be open and allow yourself to be able to receive what's coming through, okay? And so by us getting the star, that's allowing you to know that it is your time to go ahead and shine and get what it is that you want, okay? We also have recognition. As I said, when we were looking at this card and I was like, oh, it's 33 3 plus 3 is 6, so it's somebody in your past. Okay, this is also the 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands also is recognition. Somebody that already knows you. Either they have, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the fact that you guys know each other well. They may have been watching you or paying attention to you for a while, and they just feel like they are in a place to be able to step up. They're in a place to be able to say something and speak out to how they really feel. Or they feel like you're in a better place to where they can actually profess their feelings, actually see what's going on with y'all if there's a possibility. All right, so let's shuffle these things again because it was kind of hectic the first time. Like, my cards are all mixed up. I'm not even going to trip on it because what comes out. What doesn't. So it's no point of trying to trip about fixing the cards. What needs to be said will always be said. Okay, so let's just shuffle and see what comes out. All right, see what is being said. Let's get some more details, some more information based on this energy read for the collective. What else is need to be said, shown, spoke up on? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let's see. All right. So we have the Two of Swords, meaning that there's a decision that needs to be made. What decision needs to be made? Who needs to make this decision? Team, who needs to make this decision? What decision needs to be made? Let's see. Okay, by the cards being all sticky like that, that lets me know that the energy is kind of like, it's kind of thick, meaning that it definitely confirms that a decision needs to be made. Like it's unsure, you know, it's unsure what's going to happen and what's going to be done. Now, it's all clear that you have the green light on accepting and receiving whatever this connection is, and they see you as a star, right? It's already known that they recognize you, or it's somebody that you could have known in your past, right? And that there's a decision that needs to be made. So by it being that there's a decision that needs to be made, the energy is making me feel as though like there's some unsurety. Okay, whether it's with them or with you, there's some unsurety. Whether you or don't know, if you know this person, you're aware of this person, you don't know if you really want to take that step, or you're not sure if you feel that you can go that route. A lot of times that happens when you are attracted, or you have some kind of inquisitive thoughts about a friend, and you don't know if you want to enter into that realm, you know, becoming intimate with a friend. I know this. I've had situations like this where you don't know, like, I don't know if I want to talk to a friend because they're my friend and we've been so cool. Like, why would I want to mess that up? There's always that feeling like I don't want to jeopardize what we've already, you know, established as friends. And a lot of times those, if they're good to you and you have these feelings, those are the best ones to speak up on, because you, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, you want to be with someone who's your friend because they already respect you. They already have seen you in a lot of lights. They already have this special place in your heart, and if they also have romantic feelings about you, then it just enhances it, and then allows the relationship to be more solidified in being successful than if you didn't know this person and you were still trying to get to know them. As a friend, you already know them. You already know their quirks and everything that goes about them, their family, and all this other things that come into play when you get in a relationship with somebody. So by them being a friend, it actually helps that relationship become stronger, because you guys have this type of respect for each other that necessarily wouldn't be played out if you were to go to someone who you didn't really know and you're trying to get to know them, and then you acquire these feelings for them, and then it doesn't always end so happily. You understand? It's just, sometimes it can get messed up, but if you guys have both been healing and you've both been manifesting, you're ready for this, and you guys are friends and you know each other, then I think that is a safer bet than trying to find somebody new who doesn't really know you. You don't know them. You don't know, you know, where they're from, what's going on. Okay. So there's a decision that needs to be made, whether they are ready to make that step to say something to you, or to leave it alone, and vice versa with you. All right. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more. All right. What else do the collective need to know about this connection and this energy read? What else does the collective need to know about this connection and this energy read? Is any action being taken place this week? Is anything going to be taking place this week? Yes. Ooh, and it's passionate, baby. Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands. Okay, this meaning that it's gonna be quick. Okay, so I feel like the way this is going, something is going to be hinted at or addressed within this week. Okay, I don't know exactly what day. I'm feeling for that right now, but yeah, I'm feeling for that. I'm really trying to see, but I do know that they really have they really have sexual thoughts about you. They want to go there. They want to take it to that place. But at the same time, they're respectful. Mind you, I feel like this is a friend. I feel like this is a friend or someone that you know who has great respect for you and just always seeing you in a good light. That's seeing you go through some things and still respects you and sees you as somebody strong and significant and a person that they can really see themselves with going through things with, you know? So be aware that something can be coming in soon this week, okay? And it may not be a full out confession, you know? It may be flirting. It may be some type of signals that allows you to know, okay, so this is who it is, or oh, all right, so they feeling me too. Because then you can have an idea of which way you want to go, because a lot of times we feel standoffish trying to confront somebody about feelings because we don't know how they feel. But if they give off a little something about how they're feeling, then maybe it gives us a feeling that, okay, maybe there's something here, and then allows you to flirt a little bit or become inquisitive where you ask questions. So just fill it out. If you know who this person is, put it down in the comments. Let me know. Like, I know who this is. I got it. I'm excited. I'm anticipating. I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to take this. And then, you know, let me know. No, I'm good. I'm gonna wait, because this is not saying that this is the only person for you. This is just saying there is somebody in your energy that connects with what you've manifested. Okay, there's somebody in your energy that connects with what you've manifested. They have the qualities that you've been looking for, and they are here. Now, granted, there are other people that have the qualities that you've been looking for, but at this moment within your energy, there's somebody that you are familiar with or acquainted with that has their, you know, the stars in their eyes for you. So let's see, you know, what decision are you going to make? Let me know. Tell me what it is, you know, and also tell me, did anything happen this week? Did anything come through to where you're like, you know what, I got a call, or I got a text, or somebody DM'd me, they slid in the DM, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Oh, somebody's about to slide into some DMs. My book just fell. Confirmation. As soon as I said that, my book fell. So somebody's going to be sliding in somebody's DM, okay? Some of y'all going to have those. And some of you going to have somebody coming in, you know, actually talking to you face to face. It might be a coworker too. So be aware of that. All I can sense is that it's somebody who is familiar with you. Whether you're familiar with them or not, they are familiar with you, okay? So we're going to leave that at that. This week is about relationship. We'll see what else it is about. So a good thing is you listen to the daily read. It was about door to value. Okay, so that's also connected with this, as far as like you have the open door to get all that you want, that you've also been manifesting. Okay, and so this actually adds to that. So let me know what it is, y'all. All right, we're gonna see what the Archangel says. We have prioritize. Archangel Megatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So what is it that you want, that you've been manifesting, that you want, okay? Whatever your priorities is, whether you want fitness, whether you want, it's a profession, it's healing, getting your mind right, getting your life together, whatever it is, he's saying focus on it, and he will be there. You call on him, you ask him, you know, Archangel Megatron, show me assistance for getting whoop together so that I can be who I need to be, my future self. I can be where I need to be. I can have calm, I can have peace, whatever it is that you're looking for. Call on him to ask him to help you, assist you, because he will be there to help you, okay? Now, let's see. With these 3 advice cards, we got natural abundance, the journey, and everything is connected, okay? Let me show you guys this. This is what we got for that, all right? Okay, so everything is connected, meaning what I'm getting from this is how you are is how you're going to attract what it is that you want. How you feel is how you're going to attract what it is that you want. Okay? If you work on specific places, specific areas in your life, that is what's going to come reflect you in the things that you want. Okay? Understand it's all connected, it's full circle. Whatever it is that you want, things are going to come through based on what you've been working on. Okay? The journey is that, excuse me, I'm recording, baby. So, excuse me, that was my daughter, one of my daughters. So the journey, you are, well, you have been on this journey of healing. You have been on this journey of finding out what it is that you want. You have been on this journey to understanding who it is that you are, right? Continue that journey. That life is a journey. Life is a journey full of experiences, okay? And understand that you are on a journey to find out who you truly are. And there's levels to it. So I say, give yourself grace, have patience, and open up your mind and your heart so that you can take in the things that you need. And by you doing that and by you growing and healing, you acquire discernment that you can use to take out whatever it is that you do not need, which is not for your well-being, that has no good intentions for you. You could take it out and discard it and only keep the things that are helping you, only keep the things that are making you better. Okay? So be aware of that. And then natural abundance, which is like the door to value almost. Natural abundance is like you already have what it is that you need and want. You already have it. Okay? You naturally have it. You're naturally abundant. And you got to tap into that. You got to tap into it for you to receive what it is that you want. If you need to do something, you need to tap into yourself so that you can receive whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay? You need to reach. And so, just in case people are like, what are you talking about? Because I know a lot of times you hear this on a lot of posts and you're like, what do you mean? I know in the beginning, I used to question that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? They're talking about the energy that you have within you, okay? You being able to manifest, you being able to create whatever world that you want to create and making it come forth, okay? The life that you're living right now, you created that life. You said that you were going to do this A, B, C, D, and you got to it, okay? And now you're living it. And you just have to remember how you did it in order to do it again. Because it doesn't, we're always going. We don't pay attention to the things that we've created in our life and we think it just happened. No, it didn't just happen. You created that. You made it what it was. Now you have to look into yourself again. Now you have to pay more attention to the things that you say. Now you have to pay more attention to the things that you put your attention into and the things that you do in order for you to understand that you created it. For you to understand that you have made your life how it is, and how to elevate it comes once you understand that you did it. Okay? You only can elevate once you understand that you have the ability to elevate it. You have the ability to make it what you want it. Okay? And you also have the ability to make it what you don't want it. So you have the natural abundance to make things come to fruition for you to live the life that you want to live. It's all within you. The words that you speak, the actions that you take, the movements that you do, it's all within your abundance, okay? What you accept, what you allow your peace to accept. You know, if you bring in things that are negative, you're irritating your peace. But if you use your discernment and throw it out, then you're allowing your peace to settle and be one with you, okay? So remember, what it is that you want, what it is that you do, you have it within you. It's natural abundance. You're naturally abundant. You're naturally in favor, okay? And never forget that. Always remember that. And then by this season being the place where you are ready to receive, because you have manifested a love, because you've been healing, that natural abundance is helping you to get that love that you've been waiting for. The more you continue to work on yourself, the better that person that's coming in for you, the better the person that is set for you is going to be. Now understand, as you grow and as you continue to work on yourself for the better, that person is going to adjust. Okay, it's never going to be the same person, because that person has to align with you. So as you grow and as you build, that person is going to adjust just as much as you adjust. So it could be, for instance, if it's somebody particular you have in mind, if that person doesn't have all the qualities that you have, that you've been working on, that the universe, the Most High has put in there for you, they will adjust it. Now they may adjust him or her to a different timeline, so that you can meet them on a timeline that you're on. But if they're not working on them as much as they should be working on them, they will replace them for somebody else who is fitting for you to meet you on the timeline that you are when you meet this person. Okay, so continue to work on yourself, continue to stay focused, and remember, prioritize. You need to work on you. Everyone's like, well, how do I make things a better place? I was listening to my girl, the real boho, and she said it plain and clear. And it's something that a lot of spiritual people understand. You have to work on you in order for things to be better. Okay, Michael Jackson even said it the best: the man in the mirror. And you have to start with you to make things better outside of you. Okay, that's the only way things outside is going to get better, if people work on themselves inside. And that's how you're going to get what you need to get. So that's why prioritizing is important. You prioritize what you need to make yourself better, and then everything else will flow. Okay, so that is your read for going into the week. I hope this helps you, and this gets you in a state of mind that helps you understand that it's already yours. Okay, I love you, and I will see you in midweek. Ciao.